So the biggest move in free agency might be happening right now. It's the first real domino. The first real domino, and it is Kelsey Plum who is leaving the Aces. And I don't know, do you need any more sources, Robin Lundberg? Like, I'm sorry. I need these, WNBA media people. Is Robin Lundberg, does he need more sources now? When he was literally tweeting out, he was tweeting his sources. He was literally out there saying who his sources were. And people were like, based on speculation. And his sources for where the speculation came from. It was madness. I've never seen anything like it before. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to this, it is funny. It is funny. But it appears that she is going to be leaving the Aces, which is an interesting one. Because it is a big move. It is a big, big move. Because according to Annie Constable, she is going to be going to the Aces, Jewel Lloyd's going to be going to the Aces, Plum is going to Sparks, and the Storm are getting assets. The Storm are not going to be getting the second pick. If this trade would already have been done if the Storm were getting the second pick, there is no way in hell the Sparks are giving up pick number 2 in the draft. Especially in a draft where Paige may not be number 1. Flaw J. Johnson could go number 1. Olivia Miles, if Notre Dame win the championship and Olivia Miles ends up being Final Four MVP, Olivia Miles is Olivia Miles is the number 1. She just is. So there's no way in hell they're missing a chance of getting Paige Beckers this early. Maybe if it's certain that Paige Beckers is going number 1, maybe towards the draft they might trade that 2 pick. They're not trading it this early. So my prediction is that Ray Burrell is going to be, you're not going to get just Ray Burrell for Jewel Lloyd because Ray Burrell is on the last year of her deal. I think you probably get Ray Burrell, Lee Yarou, because Mercedes Russell's gone. Lee Yarou is your backup center, and you're a 2027 first round pick. Because you might say, what about 2026? The Storm or the Sparks do not own their 2026 pick. And the Sparks are a little bit like the Lakers. They're going to be in win now mode. So their 2027 pick is 27 looks like one of the best WNBA drafts ever. If I'm Plum, I'm mad. Kelsey Plum agreed to go there. She agreed to go wherever she is. The Sparks can't give up the second overall pick. They're not giving up the second overall pick. There is no way in hell. Teammate Erica Hamby, this could indicate why the deal stalls. If the Sparks are unwilling to part way with one of their rookies in the upcoming draft, there may be little incentive for the Storm to agree. I think it's going to be, for Jewel Lloyd, I'm sorry, a 2027 pick, Ray Burrell, who's really good, and a long wing, and Lee Yarou should be enough to get it over the line. 2 rookie scale players, and that allows you to also strike big in free agency. It allows you to go big in free agency, genuinely. That's the thing. How I see it, KP is very good, but not good enough to give the number 2 pick. They're not giving up the number 2 pick. They're not. There's any team dumb enough to give up the number 2 pick when this year's rookies on a rookie scale deal, when they're going to have the literal best contracts in WNBA history. Players are going to be probably getting $400,000. They're going to be getting paid 40. They're getting paid $70,000. They're going to be signed on the most valuable contracts. These picks are gold dust in this draft. Genuinely gold dust. The only way they're giving up, they might have to give up the 13th pick. It might be Ray Burrell, 13th pick, and a 2027. So you're effectively giving up a late first, early second, first pick in the second. You can still potentially get a Sanaya Rivers out of that. You can get yourself, maybe not Sonia Citron, you can get yourself a Maddie Westbell maybe at 13. So you might be able to get Maddie Westbell at 13, a 2027 pick, and Ray Burrell. That's what it's going to be. But this trade would already be done if they're willing to give up the number 2 pick or Rickea Jackson or Cameron Brink. And Jewel Lloyd is not worth any of them, by the way. She's not worth any of them. So that is my thing. I genuinely think there's no way. There's no way in hell that they give up that number 2 pick. But if they do, that would be a Magic Johnson type decision. Obviously Magic Johnson is one of the people that's in charge. And they got rid of Kurt Miller for no reason. For absolutely no reason. So, yeah, it is. It's going to be a tough one, and it's going to be a big one for the for the Sparks. I think the Sparks with a healthy Cameron Brink, Olivia Miles, Kelsey Plum. Yeah, you lose Ray Burrell. Yeah, you lose your bench. But Olivia Miles, Kelsey Plum, then you've got shooter, or you've got like a scorer in Rakia Jackson. You've got a great point guard. You've got Cam Brink and Dearica Hamby. Like, that's a playoff team. Is it like a top quality playoff team? No. But it's a playoff team. And does Jewel Lloyd make the Aces better? Hell no. Hell no. Jewel Lloyd is not better than Kelsey Plum. Especially as a tertiary option. Like, the Aces, if this is the only thing the Aces are really doing free agency and they're still starting Kia Stokes to 5, like, there is no way. There is no way in hell that the Aces do anything next year. Like, I put the Aces at a very similar standing to the Fever then. I would put them, like, essentially, I'd say they're probably the exact same. They'd be the exact same as the Fever, and that is today. That is absolutely today. Or like that is like absolutely true. But yeah, it's a big one for the Sparks, because where do the Sparks end up? Depending on the improvement of Cameron Brink, depending on the improvement of Rakia Jackson, with Dearica Hamby, like, they're better than the Dream. They're better. Like, if the Sun run it back, they're probably not better than the Sun. They're not better than the Fever. They're way better than the Sky. They're obviously way better than the Valkyries. The Valkyries are going to be number one. Like, they're just going to be lottery fodder. So the Mystics are trying to tank. So the Wings, they're better than the Wings. They're better than the Wings. Even with Olivia Miles, like, they're better than the Wings. But if Paige Becker somehow falls to 2, or if Flaw J. Johnson falls to 2, and Kelsey Plum runs to 1 a little bit, Jesus, things could become very, very interesting. All in all, for good old Kelsey Plum and the Sparks. But yeah, I think the playoffs in the W is going to be so tough. Like, the Sky don't even have their pick. They don't even have their pick, like. So it's going to be a tough one for a tough one for the league to deal with this Sparks team. Sparks being good for the first time in a while. And who knows, maybe the Sparks end up being a little bit worse than we expect. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.